The Tokyo Game Show just gave us a sneak preview of what's to be expected as the next Pokémon game for Wii U, but these few seconds of video tell us a lot more than you'd think. Recent news makes it seem pretty likely that this mystery game just might be our first official Pokémon fighting game. Just yesterday, the gaming site Siliconera discovered two Pokémon trademarks filed about a year ago on October 10th, 2012. Pokkén Fighters and Pokkén Tournament. The Japanese word ken means a lot of things, but it's often associated with words like fist and strength, as seen in the fighting game Tekken, or the popular Street Fighter 4 character, whose name is simply Ken. While it is kind of weird to me to combine Pokemon with the word ken, when Pokemon itself is already a combination word, the fact stands, Pokemon plus fighting is a real thing that has been trademarked. In addition, despite being just a few seconds of video, the short clip shown does reveal quite a bit. For one, both of the characters shown, Lucario and Blaziken, oh, there's another Ken, even though it's probably just for the word chicken, are part fighting type. Also, a sign in the background can be seen with the Pokemon trading card game Fighting Energy symbol. In fact, the leaves and crown around the fighting symbol seem to suggest a fighting Pokemon tournament. This isn't the first time the idea of a fighting Pokemon tournament has come up either. As far back as 1997, there was a whole episode in the anime based on fighting Pokemon fighting, with Primeape, Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Machamp, and Poliwrath shown as some of the fighters. To this day, it's one of my favorite anime episodes, but who would have thought that over 15 years later, this same scenario would become its own game? Speaking of games, this isn't the first time a Pokemon fighter has been created either. Pokemon Type Wild is my personal favorite Pokemon fan game, and it also includes Lucario and Blaziken as two of its characters. The trademark for Pokkén Fighters is a year old, but it's crazy to me that just 3 months ago I said, and I desperately hope that Nintendo hires this guy to help them make an official Pokemon fighter sometime in the future. On a personal level, I couldn't be more thrilled. Fighting games are one of my favorite genres of all time, and if this thing is real, I would definitely compete in tournaments for it. As of late, it just seems like Game Freak is on a roll in terms of fan service. You've got a Pokemon fighting game, evolutions to Pokemon people were always hoping would evolve, an anime based on the original games. I'm not really sure what else I could even ask for at this point. It's just such a great time to be a Pokemon fan. So assuming this screenshot does belong to an upcoming fighting game, what Pokemon would you like to see duke it out? If we're talking just fighting type Pokemon, I'm pretty sure Machamp is a must. I mean, he's basically Goro from Mortal Kombat, and that's just awesome. As always, you can click subscribe to remain updated on when my new videos are coming out, and thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys updated if we ever hear more about this potentially awesome Pokemon game.